Hello everyone, I'm Venus Tarot and I'm back here with another pick a card reading. So today's reading, we will be taking a look at what do strangers find attractive about you. So we have three options here. Option number one is the peach selenite. Option number two is the strawberry quartz. And option number three is the clear quartz piece. So take your time to pick your option, however you may do that, but we will be getting straight into the reading right now. Hello everyone that has chosen option number one, the peach selenite. So what strangers find attractive about you guys? To start, we have Scorpio, the animal. So you guys could have Scorpio placements in your chart. You don't have to, but automatically what people find attractive about you is your magnetism. People think you're extremely magnetic. You could look really deep and intense. It could be your eye contact. It could be there's some type of mystique to you. You could kind of just have this aura, this type of vibe to you where people just sense something deeper with you. So this is what they're automatically attracted to. For example, you could be in a group of friends or you could be in a chaotic environment and you may be that person who's quiet or calm. So it kind of gives you this mystique, this, I wonder what goes on beneath the surface with this person. Some of you guys could be more reserved or just in your own vibe, in your own world, doing your own thing. But there's a confidence to it as well, because Scorpio, there's a confidence to it. It's not like you come across as shy. It's more so like it makes people almost want to be noticed by you or to be accepted by you or to have your validation in some type of way because you are so kind of standoffish or kind of in your own energy. You may not even be thinking about it or noticing it, but this is what I'm getting. You know how like sometimes people feel uncomfortable in silence and they have to fill up the room with conversation and things like that. You're not coming across as that person on first impressions or with strangers. You're coming across as someone who can be in silence. You don't feel the need to make small talk or anything like that. You can be alone, you can be quiet, you can be silent, you can be in a room full of people that are talking and everything like that, and you are totally fine on your own, or you're totally fine in your energy where you don't feel like you need to do too much. It's that type of vibe. It's like you're very calm in your energy, and that's attractive. It's a confidence that comes with it that people are attracted to. You guys could also have like very physically alluring features, like maybe you just have this seductive look to you unintentionally. You just look kind of sexy or something, or you have really beautiful eyes, like magnetic eyes, deep eyes. There's an intensity to you that people connect with, you know, on first impressions. You may not even be aware of it. So it could be very deep or intense eye contact that you make, or you don't break eye contact or anything like that. You're very confident in your own energy, so you don't allow outside things to influence how you feel about yourself or how you express yourself. But anyway, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So we have the King of Wands coming out here. Yes, definitely the vibe. You guys come across as extremely confident, charismatic even. Like maybe strangers kind of get this cold or intense energy from you at first, but they may see you in other groups and other crowds and other circles being very charismatic, open, charming, things like that. That's what I'm saying. I feel like people want to be liked by you or they want to be in with you or something like that. But overall, you come across as what strangers find attractive about you is that you actually are very attractive physically and you're confident. You know, the King of Wands is extremely confident. Even her posture, the way she's sitting, it's kind of like I know my power. I'm aware of my power and who I am. You know, it's like a confidence that comes with you. And also the way that you come across with your body language. People just think that you're very confident and you're attractive and you know that you're attractive. People assume that a lot of people are drawn to you, but overall they see you as someone very attractive and that knows you're attractive. Next card out, we have the Four of Wands. So also what strangers find attractive about you guys, I feel like it's how you present yourself. The Four of Wands is kind of like what's on display. Strangers may find how you dress to be very attractive, how you present yourself to the world, your friend group, you. Like I said, they may see you interacting with another person or other people in a more open and inviting type of way, and they find that attractive. Also, you guys may be someone who's like friends. You have like the same friends, like you're a good friend, or you have the same friends that you've always had, or you make quality friendships, or it's like quality over quantity with you. So that's why I was saying people like to be liked by you, or like they like to feel like you're somebody that they're in with, because I feel like they really see you as someone to be selective and you're someone who makes stable connections with other people. Like this is a friendship that lasts a lifetime, or this is somebody I've been friends with forever. They trust me, I trust them. Like you have a small circle of friends that are like family to you. or a friend or something like that. Also, like, I feel like you are this very like open, fun person, but I feel like you reserve that for certain people. You don't just give that to everyone and they find that attractive about you. It's like you make stable foundations in relationships. Like you're someone who has like good quality friendship. It's not stuck up, but it's more so like I'm selective with who I interact with or who I connect with or who I allow to have access to me. Four of Wands is also who I allow to have access to me, because the Four of Wands is like your sanctuary, it's your home, it's where I feel free, it's where I have stability. So it's like you're very careful with who you allow access to you, and this is what strangers find attractive about you, because they want to be in with you. Like strangers automatically go into this energy of like, I want to be accepted by this person, I want to feel welcomed by this person, I want to be in their inner crowd, in their inner circle. It's that kind of thing. They know that you don't just make frivolous connections with people, and you don't feel pressed to do that in any kind of way. So that makes people feel even more wanting to be validated by you, or wanting to be accepted by you or liked. Whether you know this or not, you know, you're probably just living your own life, minding your business, like this is just my life, you know. You may sense people wanting to be friends with you for superficial reasons as well, so maybe that's why you're apprehensive. You could kind of draw people that want to be friends with you for reasons that aren't with the purest intent, you know. So I feel like you may have friends that you've been friends with for a very long time, and that's it. So we have the World card coming out here. So also what strangers find attractive about you is that some of you guys are very well traveled. People can tell that you've been a lot of places, or like a lot of things make you up as a person. Some people may actually like you because of your background or where you're from. You know, I know that sounds like a weird thing to say. Like strangers may find you attractive because of what makes you up as a person, or like who you are or something like that. Like some of you guys are like mixed, and strangers find that attractive about you. Others of you guys, not necessarily like you being racially ambiguous or whatever. It's more so like a lot of things make you up as a person. Like they may sense that you're well traveled, or you've been a lot of places, or you've lived a lot of places, you've experienced a lot of things. Like strangers may sense an air of maturity from you, that you know a lot and things like that. So these could be people from social media even. So it's like they know a little bit more about you, but they're still strangers. So strangers of other countries may like you or find you attractive because you're from a different place than them, you grew up differently than them, different things make you up as a person, or you have a very eclectic style or something like that. They can tell that like you may have lived a lot of places or something like that. Different people find different things attractive about you. Like I get platonic stuff, like girls or guys that want to be friends with you because they feel like you're cool, they like how you dress, how you look, they want to be accepted by you, and they feel like you guys would make a good team, good friendship, best friends, addition to a friend group or something like that. Others of you guys, people are attracted to you because of how you look. You're confident, you have like a sexy, a seductive look to you. You guys can have really long hair too, or thick hair. Something about your hair though, really attractive. Your physical body. Last card out, we have the Page of Wands. So you guys seem like fun and down for anything, adventurous, or people catch that vibe from you. Strangers like that, you kind of come across like that, or maybe they've seen you go on adventures or something like that, and they're like, oh my gosh, like I want to be friends with this person, we could do this, we could go here, they would be down for this, or they look like they would be the type of person who would just get up and go with me, and we could have fun together and do things like that. But it's just kind of like hard to get in with you. It's like people see all the greatness that you are, perhaps from your social media, or perhaps from like some of your friends' social media, and they see you in these pictures or something like that, and they think you look cool or something. Some of you guys are funny too, or you like people may think it's funny, like the inside jokes you have with your friends or something like that, or you have like a childlike sense of humor or something. You're fun, you're outgoing. They feel like you would be open to like trying new things as well. Like strangers think it's attractive that maybe they've seen you try different foods or try different things. Like this looks like the type of person who, when we travel, we would have fun because they would be down to do this thing. They wouldn't be like, oh, I'm concerned about this, or I'm not gonna like the food, I'm just gonna get fast food or something like that. It's like they see you as someone who would be open to trying the food of different places, traveling and doing new things, bungee jumping, zip lining. Like they feel like you would be down to do adventurous stuff or experience whatever a certain culture has. Like you're open-minded. Also, you don't do too much. Like people feel like you're selective. It makes them want to be friends with you. It's kind of like you have things to lose, or like you know what your value is. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys who have chosen option number 1. Feel free to subscribe if you like the content, and let me know how it does resonate in the comment section, okay? Bye, you guys. Hello, everyone that has chosen option number 2, the strawberry quartz. So what strangers find attractive about you guys, we have Capricorn the boss. So people find attractive about you how you carry yourself. Even if they don't know you, they know of you. They know what you do. You could even just look like someone who does really well for yourself in your career. You look like you have your life together in some kind of way, or you look like a figure that people want to respect. This is what strangers find attractive about you. So strangers, I would say, automatically feel like you have your life together or your life in order. Also, how you dress, how you put yourself together is what I'm getting. Like, you guys look really put together, or it's an energy that you have, that you carry, that comes across as very dominant or respected. Even if nobody knows what you do and you don't dress like that, it's just an energy that you carry that strangers find very attractive. It kind of feels like you're in control. Also, I feel like some of you guys may look like you're here to get something done, you're here to accomplish something, or you're here to do this thing, even as simple as you going to the store. Like, you look like you're on a mission. You go in, you get out. That's for some of you guys. But this is what they find attractive about you. So people find attractive the power that you exude just as you are out in the world existing, you know? So let's see what your tarot cards have to say. So we have the Temperance card coming out here. Yeah, you guys seem like someone who has everything figured out. It's like a cool vibe to this dominant energy. You know how to balance things or things like that. Like, strangers can literally be people that see you on social media that don't know you like that. And it can also be, you know, like people that you may have run-ins with daily, but they don't know you like that. They don't actually know you, but they see you. So people could feel like when they see you, when they come across you, you look like you have everything together. You seem very balanced, very chill at the same time. It's like a coolness about you. People may even feel like with the Capricorn, the boss, that you have a lot of things to do. Some of you guys could be parents and you just balance a lot. But people see you as someone who comes across as very self-disciplined. Like, you could be on a schedule, or people see you doing things daily and they feel like you get those things done. And it feels like you still manage to have like this balanced life in addition to those things that you're getting done. And strangers find this attractive about you. So they could be just seeing like bits of your life from social media, or people could know your schedule even, that see you day to day or something like that, and they just feel like, wow, this person does a lot, or they have a huge amount of responsibility here in something that they do, but they seem so chill and they carry it so nicely. They look like someone who's able to solve problems very easily, get through things, and kind of have this chill vibe to them at the same time. So this is what strangers find attractive about you. So we have the Nine of Swords coming out here. Yeah, I feel like people feel like you have a lot of things going on, a lot of stuff to do, or you're like a busy person, or you have a lot of responsibilities. Like, you could be someone who's in a high position in your job, then you may be a parent, then you may be involved in like activities outside of that, charity work or after school activities. You don't have to have kids, but these are just examples. But it's like you may have like a lot of different things going on that require like all of you or something like that, or that require a lot from you, or that you're like really highly achieved in certain areas, and people just see how you carry that so well. Like, they feel like this would stress out the average person, you know? So like, what people find attractive about you is how you're able to carry your position with grace, how you're able to like handle multiple things at one time, or you're able to solve problems and work through things very easily without breaking a sweat. You know, it feels like people feel like what's attractive about you. Strangers feel like, wow, this person has so much going on, or they're so achieved, or they have these things going on that I don't feel like I could do personally. You know, that's what they're thinking. Like, I feel like people really respect you because of what you do, or what you've been able to accomplish, or how many things you're able to carry, and really be self-disciplined about it. So it could be anything. Like, it could be small things is what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't have to be like these huge things, but for other people, they're looking at that like, I can't imagine, you know, like that feels like a lot for me, is what they're thinking. And being really good with time management. It's like you're good at staying on top of things. So yeah, people may feel like you have like this perfectionist vibe to you as well. And I just feel like they think themselves like, whoa, like, I don't know. That's a lot, you know? Like, I feel like other people see what you're doing as like, how do you do that? Next out, we have the Magician. So what strangers also find attractive about you. Some of you guys, you wear glasses. This is what they find attractive about you, but you're really smart. Strangers assume you to be really smart. Like I said, it's something about you. Like, a lot of you guys do multiple things, or you're talented or really skillful at something specifically, but a lot of you guys, like, you have multiple skills and talents with the Magician, or you do a lot of stuff. The Magician can kind of be like that energy of like, I'm doing this and I'm doing doing this and I'm doing this. Some of you guys could have Gemini energy in your chart or something like that. Or you could be Gemini, but they may feel like you're always doing something, because you see how there's that infinity loop over her head. It's like, it gives me the vibe of you're always in something, you're always doing something. You could be doing something new, or you're just talented. You just have many gifts and skills, or many things that you're good at, or that you're just really smart when it comes to time management and doing what you do anyway. It could be things that go right over your head, like you may not think about it that deep. Like, it could be something as little as you know how to do your own hair or something, and that may not be a big deal to you, but some people don't take the time to learn how to do their hair or anything like that. And then on top of that, maybe you make time to work out, or you make time to do something else, or you take classes yourself on something. You could be learning something, or you're in school. It's like multiple things here that you may not see as big deal, but other people see as like, whoa, that's a lot. Some of you guys could do like a side hustle where you make something, you know, you make something else, like you do like makeup or candles, things like that. People find that attractive, or strangers find that attractive about you. Maybe they know of you through things that you do, but they don't know you. Strangers think that you're really smart too. You know, they could also be making this assumption on you based off how you look. Like, maybe some of you guys just look smart and they just think that that's attractive. Like, whoa, that person looks smart. But I feel like people have seen you in action in some type of way, because a magician is like action. It's like people have seen you take action in some type of way that's very attractive to them, that shows them that you are smart. So you could be quick on your feet when it comes to thinking or coming up with solutions to problems and things like that. Yeah, people feel like you're prepared too. Like, you could kind of figure out a sticky situation, like, oh, this happened, well, I can use this or do this, or I can come up with some gadget and create this thing and help me out here. Or like, if this thing happened, like, people may just assume you to be that type of person because of how your brain works. They feel like this is someone who would be able to figure out a way out of a trapped room with like a paper clip or something like that, you know? But this is what I'm getting. So last card out, we have the Four of Wands. What strangers find attractive about you is stability. Like, it's literally like, I feel like mind blowing. People are like, wow, this person, like, if I had their life, I feel like I would be stressed, or I don't know how they do it. You know, they handle a lot of things, or they're really smart. They know how to handle things. Their life seems so balanced and stable. Like, that's so cool that they're able to balance all these things or do all these different things and have this beautiful balanced life. Like, that's just what it's giving. Like, you may not feel like that, but people see you as someone who has stability in your life. They see you as someone that's happy with the Four of Wands. Like, you're happy, you have a beautiful home. Perhaps even strangers could be complimenting you on your home. Like, your home could be really beautiful. Like, they find it very attractive that you have a beautiful home, or that your home looks stable. You have a stable environment that you live in, a stable neighborhood. Like, you could have a really beautiful neighborhood that you live in, condo, apartment complex, anything like that. Like, a beautiful space. You could also like the way you decorate your space. Like, people find that attractive. So like I said, strangers can be people who see you on social media. It doesn't have to be like just strangers on the street and things like that, because obviously those people wouldn't know where you live. But I feel like for you guys, you probably post pictures of your home on social media, or you take pictures in your environment, and they find this attractive. They think your space is really beautiful, or what you have on display. So beautiful things, like beautiful atmosphere, beautiful home, beautiful decorations, beautiful space, beautiful outdoors. Like, it's just beautiful environment, you know? Some of you guys could also have like a close relationship with someone that people find very attractive, like you and your friend, you and your good friend, you and your best friend, or something like that. People find that attractive. But yeah, that's what I have for those of you who chose option number 2. I hope that it resonated or brought you clarity. If so, please like the reading. Feel free to subscribe if you like the content, and let me know how it does resonate in the comment section, okay? Bye, guys. Hello, everyone that has chosen option number 3. So you guys have Saturn Wisdom. For you guys, what strangers find attractive about you is your growth. Strangers have like noticed a noticeable change in your energy and who you are, like just growth. So a lot of you guys have grown up a lot. Some people could, like I said, if they follow you on social media, they've been watching you grow, or they've been watching you become more mature in some type of way. Like, this could be physically, like you've grown up. Like, they're like, wow, you know, like I remember when this person was like a teenager or something like that, and now look at them at 25, you know? It could be something like that. Like, strangers that follow you, have been following you for a while, have really watched you grow and watched your journey and things like that. What strangers find attractive about you is how much you have matured, how much you've grown up. Some of you guys, this could be like physically, like I said, like you could have really come into like you may be someone who looks even better with age. Like as you've grown up, you've become even more attractive as you've gotten older. Aging like fine wine type of energy, like you look really attractive no matter how old you are. Others of you guys, it's like an energy thing, like you've matured as a person, like you've really grown up as a person, and strangers find this attractive about you. People can notice things like that even if you don't really know them like that, you know, like people just looking in on your life, you know, or strangers just watching you. These could be neighbors even that see you daily or have seen you for a while or something like that. It's like, wow, I've seen a difference in them or something like that. People are just seeing how much you've grown up in some type of way. This is what they find attractive about you, is your maturity. Some of you guys, a lot of strangers that are attracted to you are people that are younger than you with the Saturn here. So you guys may actually have a lot of secret admirers who are younger than you. But what's attractive about you, what strangers find attractive about you, is your age, or you being older, or being more mature, or the growth you've had and the wisdom that comes with that for a lot of you guys. Like some of you guys have really become a lot more wise when it comes to decision making and things like that. Even though these people don't know you like that, like I said, you guys, this may be like a big like social media thing. Like people may have watched you on social media or something like that, and they've really seen your growth and where you are now, you know, and they're basically just kind of proud of you, or they find this attractive, like, wow, look at this person. And they feel like you're making wiser decisions, because like perhaps before, whatever you're putting out there, it could have been just something totally different than what you're doing now. So they feel like you're making wiser decisions, or you're being smarter about what you do and what you put out there, and you know, how you express yourself. Others of you guys, people have literally just clocked your growth from the time you were like younger to whatever age you are now, and they're just so like, wow, look at how much this person has grown. Like they could even, I feel like people admire this energy too, like, wow, like they really developed into a really mature person, or someone that I respect, or that I even look up to, or something like that. Some of you guys may have even like, you have like a family, you've settled down, you're like in this very traditional style relationship or something like that. That's not gonna be for everyone, but that's what I'm getting. It's just that Saturn energy is giving me like a settled down type energy. Some of you guys have settled down. Some people are astounded by the fact that you settled down, you know, you had kids, or you're living like a more traditional life than perhaps they expected. So for some of you guys, that applies. Others of you guys, it's not necessarily that you have this family or you settled down and you're living this traditional life. It's more so the growth you've just gone through in general that people have watched. So let's see what else we get for you guys. So we have the Eight of Swords coming out here. You guys could have come off a lot more anxious in the past, a little bit unsure of yourself, or just feeling like you couldn't see things clearly. Other people could have not been seeing you that clearly either. Like I feel like in the past, people may not have been seeing you that clearly. They may have also been seeing you as someone who was anxious or nervous. It's almost like there could have been like, people could have been seeing it as like almost like there's danger around you that you're unaware of, or people like, for example, you could have been dealing with people that were not the best for you all around you, and you were naive to it, or you didn't see it. Is how their perspective could have been. Like other people could have been watching you from the outside that don't really know you like that, and maybe for whatever reason they felt like you weren't around the best people, you know, like I don't know, people could be making like a huge projection here, or people could just be like maybe catching little glimpse of whatever they know about you from social media or something like that, and thinking maybe they know the people that you're around, and they're like, you shouldn't be around those people, or that person really shouldn't be around those people, and they don't even know it, or something like that. Others of you guys, it's not necessarily that, but it's more so like maybe you came off as a more anxious person, you came off as someone who's kind of unsure of yourself. You could have even come off a bit like insecure, anxious, or just kind of like, I just keep getting like not really knowing who to trust, you know. But this is about strangers, what they find attractive about you. But I don't know, maybe strangers knew some people that you were around, and maybe they just were intuitive or something. I don't know, but it's giving that vibe to me. I keep getting words like untrustworthy, like you're around untrustworthy people or something like that. Regardless, I feel like overall, strangers may have seen you as someone who's a bit more anxious, you know, and now you've come into a more secure energy. With Saturn, it's like as you've grown up and you've matured, it's like you know what you want, you know who you are, and you feel solid in that energy. You know, you may have learned some hard lessons here with Saturn, you know, so maybe you did have to learn some hard lessons. Like maybe strangers just know what you've been through a bit based upon what you've shared a little bit, you know, or what they know a little bit. You know, it's like they may see you as someone who's been through a lot, and you had to get through some things and not being able to see what's what for a little bit, but you know, now you're in a very secure and stable energy. So we have the 7 of Wands here. So yeah, I feel like strangers are seeing you as someone who was able to get up and stand up for yourself, or really speak up, or be protective of yourself. Now it's like you could have been in a space where they felt like you weren't seeing things all that clearly, or you weren't seeing all, like the people that you were having around you weren't seeing that clearly, but now you're in a place where you're able to stand up and you trust yourself, you feel solid in your energy, and you know what you want, you know who you are, so you're able to kind of put up boundaries and stand up for yourself and speak up and things like that. So this is what strangers find attractive about you. So you guys, I don't know if these strangers are like people that like know you, but you don't really know like that, or they're just going off of whatever goes on social media or something. But this feels a little bit deeper than that, you know, but this is about strangers. So maybe they've just seen an energy switch in you, and they're just like, maybe some of you guys literally have just gone from being more anxious people to being more secure and solid in your energy, and being able to speak up for yourself in general and defend yourself, or speak up for yourself, you know, put boundaries and things like that. Strangers may have just noticed that. But some of you guys, it's going as far as like friendships, people you had around you, people knowing that you didn't have the best people around you or something like that. But maybe these strangers kind of know you, and then they really know the people that you're around, so they're like, that person shouldn't be around those people. So we have strength coming out here. Yeah, what strangers find attractive about you is how strong you are, like that you were able to kind of get through this thing and remain solid in who you are. Like it almost gives me like this maze, like you guys could have been around like a lot of people. It's like you could have been in a situation where you could not see things clearly. With the 8 of Swords, I just keep getting that, like it could have been, you could have had like snakes around you, or like people that just were like, you couldn't see, like this could have been going on behind your back. Like I just keep getting like things you couldn't see, but strangers could see. Like you've been able to kind of like release yourself from that, and they've seen you basically kind of persevere through this thing and become stronger through it and know who you are through it. So you guys, this could have been a relationship. Even you could have felt stuck in a relationship with someone. You couldn't see things clearly, and now you're in a place where you're standing up for yourself. Like I'm able to put up boundaries, I'm able to express that energy and be like, no. Like people may see you speaking out like no, or like this is what I don't want, or this is what I will not accept, you know, that kind of thing. You're strong and you were able to persevere through this. This is what strangers find attractive about you. You were able to stand up for yourself and release yourself from a toxic relationship, from toxic connections, something like that, where you are around somebody or you are with someone that you couldn't see clearly. Like for example, some people could have seen your partner, like if you had an ex, like some people could have been like, that is not the right person for that person, whether they knew you or not. Like they could just feel the vibes. You know how like people make those assumptions all the time with celebrities, like that person does not need to be with that person because of XYZ type of thing, but the other person didn't listen, but you know something's up. It's kind of that vibe. Like people may have known something was up with your relationship, and they felt like you were just blind to it, like you know that's not the person that you're supposed to be with, or something like that. Or you like I don't know, like you know that person, you know, like what is it type of thing, you know. And now, and this isn't on some superficial level, it's more so like people were literally seeing something that you weren't able to see, and you were able to learn through this. Like it's just basically like you've persevered through that, you were able to see that. What people know is that you already knew that when you were there with the 8 of Swords, so they feel like you knew you weren't supposed to be in this relationship, or you had a feeling intuitively that you were pushing away, that you weren't supposed to be around these people or this person. So like this could be an ex, or this could be ex-friends, you know, it's gonna be different for everyone. But people, it's like strangers could almost feel like you were kind of like not supposed to be around those people or with that person, and that you were able to really break free from this and really be strong through this. Brave, you know, that's how strangers are seeing you. Now, last card out, we have the Chariot. So what strangers find attractive about you is it's like a success story. Like they literally could have watched you like grow up. Like I'm getting like this journey of like you could have gone from being kind of like timid or shy or anxious, not being able to see things clearly, like not trusting yourself. You could have gone through an energy of like not trusting yourself, and then coming into an energy of trusting yourself to make decisions, to be more assertive, to be stronger, to know what you want, and to raise your standards with the Chariot. Like now people may see you in an energy where it's like, I'm not settling for anything less than what I know I deserve, what I'm worth. With the Chariot, people see that in you now. Like, so it's like your price went up, okay? It's like you're able to understand, like, these are where my standards are, okay? This is what I want, this is what I deserve, and I'm not settling for anything less than that, and I'm okay with that. You know, it's like people see you as someone who's really like leveled up, the Chariot is all about leveling up. It's being someone of high value that people look up to and things like that. An important person. This is how people are seeing you now. So it's like you've really like leveled up in some type of way. It's like you've really taken your power back here with the Strength in the Chariot. This is what strangers find attractive about you. So you guys, out of all the piles, this pile feels the most like the strangers that are finding you attractive, or these strangers are people that probably have followed you on social media for a long time, or even if it's not social media, it could be literally like neighbors or something that maybe you lived in a place for a long time, they just seen the strength in you, or they've seen the progression, they've seen your relationships, the people that you've had around you and things like that, and they're just, you know, it could be anything is what I'm saying. So it'd be different for everyone, but these people have followed your journey and they see where you are now. It's like they're cheering for you, or they're happy for you. It's like, yes, you raised your standards, you leveled up, you are not settling for less, and we love this for you type of thing. So that is what I have for those of you who chose option number 3. I hope that it resonated or brought you clarity. If so, please like the reading. Feel free to subscribe if you like the content, and let me know how it does resonate for you, okay? Bye, guys.